understand why some populations have far lower disease rates than others? Looking at their healthcare systems or treatments won't give you the answer. What truly makes the difference is their daily habits, especially what they do in the first hours after waking up. In certain regions of Japan, particularly those famous for longevity, researchers have spent years studying local behaviors. What consistently stands out isn't a drug or a high-tech device, but a handful of simple morning rituals repeated every day. Many people assume genetics are behind this. It's a comforting thought because it suggests everything is predetermined. But the data tell a different story. When Japanese populations switch to a Western lifestyle and diet, their health risks change rapidly, sometimes within just 1 or 2 generations. Their DNA remains identical, but their outcomes shift dramatically. This clearly proves that habits have a direct impact. I'm Dr. Ethan Thorne, and in this video, I'll explain why the first few hours after you wake up are a particularly critical window for your body. Music, and how a few simple habits can influence essential mechanisms like cellular repair, immune system function, and your body's overall balance. Every second, your body produces millions of new cells. With each division, your DNA must be copied. This process is incredibly precise, but not flawless. Errors can occur. Your body has systems that can detect these mistakes, correct them, or eliminate the affected cells. These mechanisms rely mainly on 3 essential functions: immune performance and overall bodily balance. Every second, millions of new cells are born. Each time, DNA is replicated. A highly accurate process, yet imperfect. Errors creep in. Your body can spot these errors, fix them, or remove faulty cells. This defense system depends on 3 core functions: DNA repair, immune surveillance, and cell growth regulation. With age, these systems gradually become less efficient. DNA repair slows down. Some immune cells become less responsive, and the body's ability to regulate certain biological processes may decline. This progression is gradual but well documented. A key point to understand is that an abnormal cell doesn't become dangerous instantly. As long as it stays isolated, it can't grow significantly. It needs a steady supply of nutrients and oxygen to expand. Without access to a network of blood vessels, its growth remains limited, but once it connects to that network, its development can accelerate dramatically. This process is part of the body's natural mechanisms, but it can be influenced by various factors, especially lifestyle. And this is exactly where certain habits observed in parts of Japan become interesting. Researchers have identified a morning routine that acts on multiple biological systems at once. The first element is drinking green tea, usually shortly after waking. Green tea contains compounds called catechins, which have been extensively studied for their effects on various biological processes. These compounds interact with certain mechanisms involved in cellular regulation. The second element involves fermented foods. Your gut microbiome plays a central role in immune function. Certain gut bacteria help regulate natural defenses and the body's ability to detect abnormalities. Your diet directly shapes your microbiome. The third element is how you eat. In some cultures, it's common not to eat until completely full. This practice activates internal mechanisms related to energy management and cellular renewal. The body then shifts into a mode where it optimizes its resources. These 3 elements act on complementary systems. The compounds in green tea interact with certain cellular mechanisms. Fermented foods influence the microbiome and thus the immune system, and controlled food intake affects metabolism and internal processes. The first hours after waking are special because several biological systems are naturally active at this time. The body prepares for the day, certain hormones are released, and some functions reach peak activity. This creates a window where certain habits can have a stronger impact. However, it's important to note that some common practices can work against these mechanisms. A breakfast high in refined sugar can disrupt certain immune functions. Similarly, replacing whole foods with processed products or supplements doesn't always produce the same effects because your body operates through complex interactions between different nutrients. Another crucial point is consistency. The benefits of these habits don't come from a single action, but from their repetition over time. Your gut microbiome evolves based on what you regularly consume. Your repair and regulation mechanisms also adapt according to your overall lifestyle. It's also important to understand that these habits don't replace medical care. They're part of a broader approach to supporting your body's natural functions. The goal is to create a more balanced internal environment. Adopting a simple morning routine, including appropriate foods and a moderate approach to eating, can help support your body's natural mechanisms. This doesn't require extreme changes, just a better understanding of what's happening inside you. The key takeaway is that your health doesn't depend solely on external factors or occasional events. It's shaped by repeated daily choices, often made unconsciously. Understanding these mechanisms allows you to adopt habits more aligned with how your body works and to act more wisely. If you want to dive deeper into these topics and discover other essential health and prevention mechanisms, subscribe to the Health Trigger.